Hello, good morning. I would like to ask you something. Do your virtual classes are okay? Do you have problems in the middle of each online classes? Well, let me tell you something. Today I'm going to talk about some tips, some useful tips that we and you as a teacher we can use in order to give a very good class. So let's start. What we need to know? Well, if we are teaching online, we need to do the following step. First step is use simple technology. If we know today the majority of the class are by virtual, and also most of the teachers are using the internet to transmit and to teach each class. But why we need to use simple technology? Well, the thing is that many of the students live in areas where internet connection it's not found very well, and some applications or some programs need to a lot of internet connection, and there is a many problem because some students cannot connect it to the class. And well, the problem is for the teacher, right? Because the students doesn't get to the class. So to use simple technology implies that we as a teacher we need to look for the best program to use or for to give the class. We can use like a Zoom app, we can use Skype, Google Meet, and many of them. But these three apps are the most commonly used and are useful and are easy to use. That doesn't require enough knowledge to use it. Well, the second point that I am going to speak about is enable equipment. Well, enable equipment. We as a teacher, before to start a class, we need to be sure that every equipment that we are going to use it's found very well, it's working well. For example, the camera, the microphone, the computer. If we are going to propose online exercise, we are going to ensure that each exercise that we are going to give to our students is work very well and provide the results before finish each exercise. So we need to be careful about that and be sure of all the equipment working very well, and this will avoid wasting time when we are in the middle of the class. We are going to wasting time and our class will be successful. The third tip, keep your video conference short. Why? We as a teacher we know that many of our students has more than one class per day, and can you imagine if we as a teacher get a class that during around 3 hours? It will be hard, right? Because many of the students not just take our class, they take more than one class. So we need to be careful about that, and as a teacher we need to give our class in, I consider that 2 hours it is enough per day for many of the students, because to be sit from an amount of time in front of our computer, in front of our cell phone is too hard. Believe me, it's too hard. Well, to continue, I have another tip that is very useful for each teacher like you and me. It is select and plan the topic. Why? We as a teacher we know that every single topic that we are going to teach has to be planned before, in order to avoid improvising, in order to avoid like a teacher seems like he is not an expert, he doesn't answer my question. So we need to be careful about that. We need to plan all the topics and in order to follow step by step what we are going to do, what we are going to teach, what is the next, what activity, what resource, what example, what information. So we need to plan all the topics that we are going to teach. The next and important point is to dress appropriately. Why? Can you imagine if a teacher is not dressing appropriately, and if a student say, hey teacher, I miss you and I would like to see you, can you please turn off your camera? And if a teacher he doesn't dressing appropriately, wow, I cannot imagine the expectation of the student. So we need to be careful about that. We need to dress inappropriately, like if we are in a school giving a class. So please be careful about that. Well, those tips are very useful and common before to teach online, because remember that we and you as a teacher, we are the channel to transmit the knowledge from another people, from another student. So we are the experts and we need to give the example as a teacher. So please, we need to be careful about that. And please teacher, so let me tell you something that will prepare for each section, because when a teacher look well prepared, seems like an expert for whatever situation, to answer, to get examples, and avoid improvising from each section. Well, that's all for today. I hope you like it, and thank you. Bye bye.